Namaste, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Welcome to this weekly transit update of Vraja Loka Astro Spiritual Center. This week there are four main transits happening. Ravi and Buddha are transiting Vrishabha. Shukra is transiting Mithuna and Kuja is transiting Mesha. So Mesha, Vrishabha, Mithuna, they are lined up, planets lined up in these three houses. For Mesha, there is going to be a lot of activity and talking to be done inside your family. And two of these transits are favorable, and so there can be a lot of peace restored into your family environment. You will do very well with your family and also extended family, but there can be some ego clashes and very heated up discussions which may spoil the peace and the environment in the house. You need to just take care of these adverse effects. For Vrishabha, one transit is very favorable, that is of Shukra, which means that friends will be the only ones who will help you out now. There can be a lot of criticism about your character or your personality as such. Interpersonal issues rise up now, and there can be a kind of separation temporarily from all the people of your social environment or circle. You need to change is what is the message from everybody around you, and there can be some terminations of work projects or also some crucial partnership relationships. For Mithuna, Kuja is transiting your 11th house of wish fulfillment and financial gains. So this will actually take care of all the adverse effects of the other transits. Shukra is also going to be very favorable, but Ravi and Buddha are not going to be so favorable. So there will be some terminations of projects or crucial friendships which have to be dealt with utmost concern for your emotional well-being. For Karka, Shukra transiting 12th is not so good, but all other three transits are favorable. So there can be a very significant progress in work, and there can be a lot of money to be gained for you as an effort that has been put in from more than a year or so. You will be able to finally connect with a lot of friends, and you get a sense of freedom from whatever has been holding you back from almost 2.5 years. For Simha, three of the planets are very favorable, but Kuja is not favorable. So because of this, there can be some headstrong behavior as far as men at workplace are concerned. But at also workplace, you will actually now go ahead with a lot of confidence. There will be some progress, and there will be some promotions also in due for you. And Shukra transiting your 11th house brings some wish fulfillment in the form of good friendships and also some financial gains. So professionally, there will be a breakthrough now. Something that you've been achieving, that you've been wanting to achieve for a long time, will now come true. For Kanya, all the transits are going to be questionable and a little unfavorable, so there can be a lot of problem. Especially when your fortune is kind of getting tested now, this can be a very difficult time to handle. So this is not a good time for you to be talking to anyone at all now. Dhyana, meditation, is what will help you to restore your calm. For Tula, two of the four transits are favorable, which means that Shukra and Buddha are favorable, but Ravi and Kuja, which are most important for your cooperation with colleagues and your success and confidence in workplace, these two are causing you a problem. You still can talk it out, and you still can actually be a very friendly person, and you may get your way through, but then Ravi and Kuja both are against you, and due to this there can be some major breakdowns and breakups happening on the professional scene as well as in your personal life. For Vrishika, two transits are favorable, two are unfavorable, and all these have got to do with your personality, your partnerships, and your social environment. So there can be a lot of restlessness in your partnerships. Maybe it is life partnership or even friendships or business partnerships. There's going to be a lot of confusion, argument, settling out and sorting out that is required, and some of the partnerships which have already seen a lot of trouble may now actually end for you. This is going to be very crucial. For Dhanu, two of the four transits are favorable, which means that in the social environment you will actually come out with a very brave step and also a very bold move for some of your crucial work projects or work related friendships or associations. But there can also be very big partnership problems with the same people involved. So your boldness might be interpreted as arrogance. This needs to be taken care, and also you need to watch out for negative forces, friends turning into enemies and enemies becoming friends. For Makara, all the four transits are difficult, and so this is one of the most difficult times of your life. You may feel like, but Jupiter is going to be transiting just within 15 days. There are going to be a lot of significant changes which are happening in your life, so it's better to hold on till then. And now, temporarily, it's better to do some meditation and spend away your time with not really worrying much about anything. For Kumbha, 3 of the 4 transits are favorable, which is very good. So which indicates that family, extended family and your siblings will actually help you out. There can be a lot of peace that is to be experienced in your family life and also romantic life. But at the same time, Ravi in your 4th house can actually bring some problems with your domestic situation. And within the house, there can be a lot of restlessness and arguments are possible as long as ego plays into the scene. For Meena, 1 transit is favorable and 2 of the transits are very favorable and 2 others are not so favorable. Kuja transiting your 2nd house can bring some tension in the family, but at the same time Kuja, because he is in his own house, can bring some financial gains to you as well. Ravi is in your 3rd house of communications, is going to enhance your communication abilities and you're going to be noted in your social circle. And also Shukra is transiting your 4th house, which is family, peace is restored, and some of you may gain a property or redecorate your existing house or refurbish your vehicle. There's a lot of comfort and luxury that is on the way. And Buddha being in 3rd house can be a little problematic to your communication, so it's better to watch out for some of the communications that you hand out to the others. So we'll catch up next week with the important transits. Now there are a lot of transits lined up this week and all through the year till 2027. Stay tuned to this, and also please do listen to the Bhagavad Gita shlokas which have been put up here, which will continue to be put up. That's the best remedy. Sakala Graha Bala is none other than Lord Supreme Krishna himself. Shubhamastu, Shri Krishna Vijayate.